Hello passengers, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching Railway Empire, and it's the year 1834. We're following along the Atlanta-Augusta route here, which at the moment is carrying... Is that mail or is that passengers? I can never remember. That's passengers. Passengers and meat, which is a heady combination that we all want to carry on a regular basis. And as you can see from the top here, we've got money coming in at very, very high speed. And frankly, I should really just be pushing to wipe out my opposition as quickly as possible. And we're going to get on with that, pretty soon, I would have thought. But also, I want to hit up my action item list. If we close that, it's just a shame it doesn't follow along. That you can't kind of minimise that window and just kind of follow along what's going on. Oh, hello there. The fruit orchard near Montgomery is up for sale as it's unprofitable. Next bid stands at 720. Nobody bought it. That's okay. Because see, I had too much decision time on my front there. I should have, just snatched it immediately and then started running fruit like there was no tomorrow. But hey, this is a nice place to hang out, isn't it? Back in Atlanta, where we originated the universe. Now, I think one of the mistakes I'm probably making at the moment is in not dedicating trains to particular cargo types, so passengers versus whatever else is available. But it's not stopping me make a profit. I'm still doing very nicely indeed. Possibly because I'm just playing on normal rather than anything else. Hold on, what's this? Connection bonus of many hundreds of thousands. Where? Well, where did that just go? Oh, here it is. Look, right. Connection bonus. It's over there. Who's this? This farm will give me 370 grand just for connecting to it. Okay, well, what should I connect it to? Where are you currently taking your goods? You're not taking them anywhere. Well, that's probably why there's going to be a connection bonus. Ooh. What have we got there? Random breakdown. Ah, terrific. Well, for 370 grand, I'm prepared to pick up some wheat from there. It's just a question of where I want to take it to beyond that. You know what? I'm going to do something with a warehouse. That's new. Okay, well, stay tuned, and we're going to do something with a warehouse. So, as we can see there, that's Daisy Duke's train, or whatever her name is, that's running out in that direction. And that's Charleston, which is the next town you've got there. We've got Augusta, which I own, but warehouses have been sat there for a little while, waiting for me to build one. The question is, what should I do with it? Let's pause up the game a touch here. Can I pause this up and get kind of flow of goods going on? So we are taking grain to Augusta, but it's all coming from out here. Ah, it's miles away. A task is about to expire. Oh, crikey. Which task? Is it one that I've done? 1834. Yes, and I've hit it. Results! Oh, well, that's good news. Oh, excellent. Right, well, the next one I've got to hit is building an attraction in Knoxville. We'll get to that. We're obviously working on several others at the moment anyway, but that's good. Oh, right, well, hey, see, look, we're ahead of schedule. So, if I build into Augusta, the trick is going to be getting past Madame Frou-Frou's station here, which she's built in the way of my business. But I'm sure we'll figure out a way of doing that. Right, what's shift, mouse, wheel, station. Now, I might have to employ some actual engineering here to get this to work.
A new station in the countryside.
Yes.
How wonderful.
It is rather wonderful, isn't it? Right, now I just need to connect that up to something. Now, I don't know if I can use her track or not. I'm going to assume not as we run into Augusta, but what I might do first is I'll probably upgrade this station. Upgrade the station. Yes. There we go. And then we shall see what we can do with track. Now, it might mean that that a warehouse isn't necessary this time. Just click and go. Just click and go. We can cross over that. Okay, this is good. Now, what's the actual elevation distance here? Not that much. So obviously the further I can... yeah, it won't let me work with her track at all. So we're going to have to go over the top. But given that I'm just doing this for some free money, well, you know, why would I get too excited? Every incline affects blah blah blah. Yep. Well, I mean that makes sense. I've got no problem with that. Right, you come on. All right, yeah, all right, that works. Then swing around there. Well, there are tougher tracks that I've built in the past, but it's all good. Bonus received, 370 grand. I've got 2 million, well, 1.75 million in the bank, and that is a drastically terrible looking bridge. I love it. Right, okay. Now, next up, we might as well benefit from the grain, frankly. So I'm gonna let's whack a train on there. Set up a rail line, Augusta, yeah, out to Cook Farm. Yep. And just go automatic. Yep, that seems to be reasonable. Stick a locomotive on it. Right, something relatively grunty would be good. This is tractive power, 31%. You're not going to get much better than that, are you? But at 27 miles per hour, it's also relatively swift. So let's grab that. A Dunham. We've got a Stoker on board. What are you going to do? Recruitment costs 2.5 grand. You do maximum speed. That's not unhelpful. Actually, aren't you working for me already? No, it says new applicant. Okay. Right. You're cheaper, but less effective. And you're level 2. Yeah, no, let's buy the level 2 guy. I've got the money. I might as well put it to work. Right. I did assign him, didn't I? Yes, of course I did. Surely I would have made that happen. Right, this train should be in motion. There we are. Look, loads of good-looking corn on there, which I'm certain is going to be wanted by somebody. We'll soon find out, of course. Given that they don't actually... Yeah, I checked for wheat, didn't I? Like an idiot. Have we got any demand for corn at all? Well, they paid for it, so that's something. Right, I need to put a tower on there for the sanding and the water and the ha-ha. Do you not want to do both tracks? I guess not, because they're not properly merged. So you can have your own one. There we go. Dedicated track, dedicated platform. It's incredibly inefficient, but it is getting the job done. Right. Okay. Bit of research available. Lovely. And we've got some more trains. So we've got the North America, which isn't brilliant. The Jarvis 4.2, however, does look quite special. Or we have iron fire tubes, reduces the purchase price. Or the speedometer, which increases my power. Or the refrigerator car increases freight revenue of food. Or, hold on, we're not done yet. The G&M American will do quite a heavy amount of miles per hour there. Let's have a look over on this side of things. Foundations reduces the construction cost of bridges by 40%. Should have done that a minute ago then, shouldn't I? Retroactively reduce the cost of auctions. Increases the number of new applicants. None of these are really firing me up, you know. So we're just going to take something that has a reasonable long-term benefit. So we'll take this, right? And I've got 160 innovation points left, so I'll be ready to pick up something else relatively quickly, I would have thought. Right, okay. Let's have a... What's your... You've broken down. That's lovely. That's what we like to see. Now, several of you in the last episode pointed out that I was getting sabotaged by the opposition, and that therefore I should possibly look into doing something about that, which can be having, you know, defensive chaps on board, or getting to sabotage them before they come to you. What does this one do? Accelerates maintenance, yeah, or increases ticket prices. I'm all about increasing the ticket prices. I hope that this
locomotive is a success.
I hope that locomotive is a success as well. Right, now, I've got 2.3 million that is just basically going nowhere. So what I really ought to be doing here is continuing to buy out the opposition. Hello, Roger. I want to buy some of your shares. Buy 1%. Now, we know that 4% gets me the controlling stake. Does it, though? I own 51% of your company, Mush. Therefore, merge. Merge? Merger with Railmaker Inc. Due to the fusion, blah, 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 you therefore need to own 100%. Okay. 0% shares must be bought, blah, blah, blah. Total cost 6.1 million. I don't quite have the cash. Okay, well, I've got 51% anyway, so that's a good place to start. He's running 43 trains, which is quite significant. Now, he's going to be my biggest competitor, which means that he's going to accelerate his share price quickly. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to buy as many of them as I can now. There we go. Getting me far closer to the full acquisition cost, on the basis that that's just going to save me effort when it comes to well, it's going to save me money in the long term when I buy him out. I am, of course, dwarfing everybody else in terms of company value, and that's exactly as it should be. Right, okay, let's have a quick look. Now, I'm going to start working towards... Hello, what do we got here? Cleared area near Toledo. Businesses for sale. What is it? It's logs by the looks of it. Yeah, I'll buy it. I'm not even going to think about that too much. I'll figure out how to put that to work on my network. But if I buy it...
lucky no one else placed a bid.
I am lucky, yes. But my basic plan here... What's this one? In the engine shed. I've got a new engine in the engine shed. And we've got a security guard available. I'm not too bothered about it. I'll take the occasional breakdown. What have we got? I've only got 24 grand. I can't do it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right, I'll just opt out of that and somebody else can have it. Offers. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about it. I haven't got the cash. No, I just bought something else. Oh, hold on. We might be back in. Offers 80,000. Yes. Come on, 90k. Give me 90k. Give me 90k. Come on. Okay, that was interesting. While I had that up, it looked like it was paused, but the countdown could just run in there so I could rack up some more cash. That's interesting. They don't run in real time. They run in some kind of simu-time kind of a deal. Right, now, I just bought a thing near Toledo, and half of my trains are broken down. And what? The express train is in danger of a faster train or some such? Interesting. Connection bonus of 500,000 to get to green fattening. Okay, where are they sending their goods at the moment? They're not sending them anywhere. And you know I will do stuff for 500,000. Right, Montgomery.
Competition is the driving force behind innovation.
So it seems. Right, Montgomery, tell me what you what do you like, Monty? Are you interested in meat and or hides? Not at the present time, no. But you know what? This all. Firstly, it helps towards the goal of the number of freight wagons I have to deliver, and secondly, this is worth £500,000. So you know there is that to consider as well. If we fling this around here, and then just line it up, that'll do. Good track. Thank you. Now, I would not describe this style of play as smart. I'm pulling air quotes there, but yeah, this is not smart play. What it is, I'm just basically brute forcing everything. I just made £500,000 for doing nothing. It's ridiculous. Right, now then, I need to put a signal on here, just like on the other side of the track, which you have to go shift, mouse wheel, mouse, there you go. We'll put a signal on there. I don't want it to be a one-way signal, it just needs to be a signal type signal, and then everything will be golden. I might as well go and pick up this this cow-based produce, because I may be able to sell it at some point, so we'll stick a supply tower on there. We'll go and buy a new train. Yeah, thank you. Choo-choo. From Monty out to green fattening, and... yeah, that's good. Add a locomotive. So the Jervis is my new one, Jarvis, I suppose. I don't think it's the one to go for. Although 40% tractive power is pretty good. I don't need one of that kind of level of momentum to get this job done. We will go with another Dunham. We could put a stoker and a security guard on board. No, can't be bothered. Do it. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, that button I just pressed there was absolutely redundant. It's waiting for track clearance. You'll have it any moment. And maybe there is an opportunity to carry the goods on to a supplemental station. We've got a professor available. I tell you, this game doesn't half rattle onwards. Available employees. What do you do? Gives research tasks to your companies. You receive 600 grand and a one-off donation. A one-off innovation point reduction of 90. Okay. Yeah, for 600 grand to give up 90 innovation points. Yes, do it. I'll take that because we'll then continue to buy out Chuckles McGee here. Right, I've got... I need 1.9... No, I've got 1.5 available. So we'll splash in another 14% of his stock, which leaves me 15% left to buy. And also, if I buy him out, I immediately get all of his existing bits and pieces, which will bump my profitability right through the sun, effectively. And I'll get all his trains, which will complete another opportunity. I'll just need to make it efficient, make it run properly, all of that kind of jazz. Easy peasy. I've got no problem with that in the slightest. Bulldozer power is going places. Hold on. Railmaker Limited, new station. 17 stations currently connected. I look forward to taking it over. Yes, I need 1.5 million to make that happen. No suitable freight for this train. Intriguing. I think that was possibly the return leg. Right, okay, now then. I bought... See, I need to, keep half an eye on stuff here. I bought a lumber yard near Toledo. Don't get obsessed with connecting things for money. It's not necessarily a smart move. Right, number one, find Toledo. Home of the Mud Hens, I believe. What have we got down here? No suitable freight for this vehicle. It's a one-way trip. It's fine. It's not going to carry anything out to green fattening. That's perfectly fine. Don't have a problem with that. Toledo. Yeah, you see, you've got no idea where that is, do you? So we're just going to have to eyeball it. Actually, there's probably a button somewhere that tells me everything that I own. There's Knoxville. What are you? That's you're just a logging situation here. Wright Forest Isles. I don't own that. It should show up because I own the thing. That I think is relatively sensible to consider as a likely something or other. No, that's the connection thing I get. Don't get obsessed. Right, okay, let's find it. Where's my holdings company? Probably. Quarterly report. Yeah, I ought to have a look at that, actually. Competitors not interested. Stock market not interested. It's not telling me, is it? No. Businesses. Is that the value of businesses? Yeah, presumably it is. Oh, that's nice. Five and a bit million. That's jolly good. Yeah, I'm worth 20 million quid at the moment. That's splendid. That is. Investments, locomotives. No. That's okay. That's just spending. Income from industry is 158,000, which is absolutely splendid. But this is clearly not the. These aren't the droids I was looking for. Train list, no. Nope. Okay, where's the list of things that I own? It's not showing up on the map. This is the kind of thing that I would, it would be good to know in advance of actually buying stuff. Thomas Breeding, no. Find Toledo and you'll find your logging camp. And then we can send Stegs out there in a truck to go pick up some logs. This is sound thinking. Another connection bonus, another random breakdown, another random breakdown, another random breakdown. Now, either I'm being saboteured like there's no tomorrow, or I simply have a reliability problem with my trains. There's Toledo, and there it is. Ah, see, it's got a little thingamajig over the top of it. Okay, right, now then, what are you doing at the moment? Absolutely nothing. Okay, logs. Oh, you're sending some to Grand Rapide and to Toledo. So, you know what I could do? I could do a little shuttle run between these 3 stops. Livestock near Louisville for 2.2 million. Yeah, I'm not interested. And I doubt anybody else is. I'd be very surprised if anybody else has got that kind of cash on hand. Right, now then, if I put a station into Grand Rapids here, is it going to give me grief because I haven't connected somewhere else up? It shouldn't do. And thus, it hasn't done. Right, let's rotate that ever so slightly. Yep, that's good. And then let's build in Toledo as well. Right, okay, there you go. Now we're in business here. What? They won't let me in until I've connected Grand Rapids. All right, fine. I can work with that. Don't worry about it. There you go. Have some connection. Yeah, I realise I bought this business recently. Thank you. Now then, and then we'll do... Hold on. Bulldozer Power is the darling of the stock exchange as the value of the company reaches 22 million. As well it should. Right, and then we shall go from... Give me some... No, I need another station. Are you going to give me any hassle, Toledo? You haven't connected a station with your hometown. Oh, flipping heck. Oh, well, never mind. I'm going to run a train up here anyway. Now then, we're going to need some kind of an engine shed type, keep it fixed sort of deal here. Construct a maintenance building. Yep. And then we don't need to expand it at this current time, but we will need a supply tower on here somewhere. That'll do. And then we'll go new route. Set up a rail line, Grand Rapids.
Chin up, sweetie. There's no such thing as a bad press.
Thanks, but I think that was good press. Just letting you know. Hold on. Atlanta takes critical stance. Hold on. Bulldozer Power's not having an easy time of it. Poor... Oh, okay. She just pulled a dirty maneuver on me. Well, that's okay. I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. I'm going to put the... You know what? I'm going to put the Jarvis to work on this. That seems like a reasonable idea. And hopefully... Because, see, if this pays off, what it will do is it will make me money just in raw delivery.
Is the driving force behind innovation.
Now, where's he plunked her down a station? Yeah, this will drive me profitability on individual deliveries and then additional profitability from the fact that it's coming from my my farm, my logging camp. That's the hope, anyway. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this time. We will progress further. We're very close to buying out our first piece of opposition, and once we've done so, we will assimilate all their stuff and probably tidy it up a little bit. And say, that's a good view. Good views to be had by all. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. I don't think I've actually driven underwater. I don't know why I'm riding on the cow pusher at the front there, but I am anyway. What was I saying? Oh, I don't know. The usual kind of jazz. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. Chuck a like at this one if you enjoyed it. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on whatever nonsense occurs next. I'll catch up with you very soon. Cheerio!